really hate that voice. I know I say that every time, but it's just like, so creepy. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Keep It Hitting Me Badly. We are on season 2, I believe, episode 6. I think this
Sure.
is 6. But, oh well, it don't matter.
You
Anyways,
manage this shit.
I know I do.
Episode.
It doesn't matter. I don't think people care.
No.
I mean, so.
Episode
you know,
next one.
Right. So the only thing that sucks though is like I'm trying to pull it up to see if anyone's listened to the new episodes, and for some reason, it's doing. Let's see. It's doing this.
What's that? Oh, watch me. Oop.
It will only load on Firefox.
Oh, that's
I don't
weird.
understand what's going on. It just does this when I go to see what's going on at the podcast.
That's Spotify's problem.
So, yeah, I'm like, this is lovely.
Yep.
But,
Get on game work.
yes.
Damn,
So
very
we definitely
red
need to
looking.
play Helldivers more. I feel like I'm so far behind you and Max, it's like not even funny.
Well, I can't be compared to because I play that game way too much. But that's because it's fun to play with my cousin and his buddies.
No, and that's the value of those kinds of games is if you have a good group of people that you can play with and enjoy the game, then that's all that matters. I mean,
and it's me playing with a bunch of 20-something-year-olds. So it's like it's the one game that we have in common.
Are you Frank? Papa?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I am old enough to be most of their dads. But no, we get along good. And actually, I went down and visited my cousin. They did a like a Friendsgiving a couple weekends ago. So I got to meet a lot of them in person because one of the guys actually lives in St. Louis, and took the train up to attend. And they've all known him for like 3 years, but only met him online. It was the first time they met him in person, so that was cool. But yeah,
sorry.
As I say, the camaraderie is really nice because that's really a fun aspect of it.
Yes.
Because we can still, have a conversation and joke around while destroying shit.
Yeah. Well, no, and that's so I get into this argument. What the fuck's wrong with your face?
I hit myself in the face with my mic.
Oh. There, Trinity hitting herself in the face with a big black thing.
I don't know. I think mine's bigger, or mine's girthier.
Well, mine has attachments.
Yeah, yours
has
is glowy.
Sounds like it's more ribbed for her pleasure, maybe.
Yeah,
that's got the lightsaber attachment.
Yeah, I need to so that she can see it in the dark.
Hot for insertion.
But anyways, like, it's funny. Like every single time I go to work, and I'm dealing with my coworkers, none of them are nerds. None of them play video games. None of that stuff. I don't care. I mean, I'm there to do work. I'm not there to if I can discuss games and whatnot.
Right.
But when I say that, hey, I'm doing a game session with you, Trinity, or I'm playing with the boys or whatever. Like, it's so weird. I'm like, how is this me playing for like maybe 2 to 4 hours at most, 4 hours with the guys or with you, Trin, or you, Frank? Like, how is that any weirder than you binge watching a TV show, whatever it might be, watching sports, or like if I was even if I was playing completely by myself and not socializing, it's a hobby, and I still am a productive member of society. I have a job, I go out, I go to the gym, like all these things, and like, but it's not normal. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, I'd say it's no different than people that doom scroll TikTok for 4 to 6 hours.
Right.
Oh yeah. TikTok or Instagram or any of that stuff. Like,
because at least you're using your brain for cognitive thinking versus just standing there like a zombie scrolling through nonsense.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or stuff that just causes you anxiety or depression or any of that kind of shit.
Yeah, and that's why I like a lot of the survival games that have critical thinking aspects to it, like Satisfactory or Hydroneer, or some of the ones where it's like you build stuff, but you have to strategically think about what you're building and why you're building it and how to make it efficient. And so it still accesses a part of your brain that is really like a crucial part of just living in the world.
No, and I agree. Like, so with
Yeah.
me and when the boys and I play like Star Citizen, when it's fucking working, one, we have to. It's in preparation for a mission. Like, we're thinking militarily. Like, okay, we got to get supplies ready. So that means we got to get funding for the mission. I just sold 490,000 worth of scrap so that I can start building up income, so that when the boys and I get together, we can get a larger ship, rent it, because we don't have 10 million credits. We can only rent, like society. So
That's
we
wait, 10
rent the
million
ship.
is not, 10 million is not even to buy it. You rent it for 10 million?
No, to rent it is like 200,000.
Oh,
To buy
that's
it
okay.
is like 10 million.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's not. It's just something just like anything in a game, you have to grind to get something that can be yours.
Well, you know what that's called? It's called space home economics.
Yeah. And then the thing is, then we go into the mission, and you can either do a multi-ship thing where you guys are all in your different ships and you're targeting the enemy or whatever, or you're in a big capital ship and you have them on turrets. You have it where one manages the torpedoes. At some point, they're going to include engineering in the game, so someone has to make sure the ship doesn't fall apart. And you're still having this teamwork where it's like someone is clearly the leader. Typically, the pilot is the leader, and then you have the guys that are the gunners, and there's constant communication. Oh, hey, I need you to shift this way. Like it's still that tactical mindset of how to engage an enemy. So for us military guys, it's nice.
Yeah, it's just reinforcing your old habits.
Yeah, my old bad habits. And of course, you can do it. You can blow up things while you're drunk. It's even better.
There you go. Well, and it's like, you know what? It serves two purposes, because then when the apocalypse actually happens and we all have to survive on our own, we already have those critical thinking skills.
Sure.
Right.
So it's like, I know I got to punch tree.
Punch tree many times to get wood.
To get wood.
That's what I said every night.
Oh my goodness. We definitely need to get back to 7 days to die at some point. I was
Okay.
thinking that on
I guess we could do that as
Monday.
I would say an alternative to Phasma Day.
You just
Yeah.
tell me when. Just understand that.
Because I don't think we should get up on Sons of the Forest yet, because I've actually
No.
been playing my solo run again.
Yeah.
And so after we finish the story, I've got a lot of ideas as far as building like a new permanent base. I found a good spot that's got a lot of open area, water, easily defendable. But then also, once we get like the samurai sword, the katana, that thing, and then you plate it in that solo fight, it is like an insane weapon, because you just swing it like a maniac, and it's so much fun just to. It's almost like a Blood Moon Horde night when you activate that plating machine, and just waves of mutants come in, and you've got all these different traps that are just like slingshotting them all over the place and making their bodies explode, and it's very satisfying.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, if we want to,
voice apparently.
but that'd be a good back-to-back of 7 days, 1 night, and Sons of the Forest.
Right. Well, I had one person jump on my stream and was like, hey, I'm back. And he's like, I missed your regularly scheduled stuff. And I'm like, huh? And then I realized I had switched from doing nothing but survival and horror to Borderlands and whatever we were doing before Sons of the Forest. I know it was occasionally Lethal Company, but I know there was like something else mixed in there that wasn't horror.
What?
And then Friday.
What the hell were we doing? Yeah, I don't remember.
I know Borderlands is the only non-horror game I've.
Well, because that was on.
I don't consider.
Well, because
is that on Mondays?
For a while, so we had to find something to do on Tuesdays. I don't remember.
You keep bringing that up, damn it. It's like, yeah, that you were gone, trying to earn a living.
Well, it's not a bad thing. I'm just saying, like,
you left us.
You left us. So it's like the games we were playing that required everybody there. We had to change it.
Boy, where are you? Trinity doesn't like you. She's chastising me for taking care of you.
I like
Phasmo. I'm just going back and looking at your.
Maybe it was Phasmo. I don't know.
Left 4 Dead.
Those were on Friday. Oh, Left 4 Dead. Okay, I guess that was kind of horror, but no one really wanted to watch me play it. So.
But see, I don't consider Sons of the Forest, 7 Days to Die, or any of that horror. I do survival, yes, but horror, like
Because zombies are technically considered
Yeah.
horror.
Well,
In the defense of 7 days, they do a good job when you're clearing POIs with the way that they set them up to kind of, I guess, elicit a jump scare.
in
I
7
mean,
days,
you tend to kind of figure out the mechanics of it and see it coming.
Yeah, they do have. I mean, I'm not going to argue that the jump scares are there, but if I was to compare it, like I would definitely say Sons of the Forest is superior in the jump scares because they create a better ambiance. Like,
Yeah, well, especially when we were doing the cave
like exactly
stuff.
like especially with the shitty ass flashlights.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, because they added because the bats used to be a thing too, where it was like in the original forest, you go up to a cave entrance and the bats fly out.
Yeah,
That was a
I
given.
thought
Yeah.
they. Oh, you're right. They have it. Wait, I thought they did have some bats come
Well,
out. Maybe not all the caves.
in Sons of the Forest, it's now inside the caves, so they switched it, but it
Uh,
was the same. And then they had the ones where like the skeletons drop right in front of you.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
scared me. One of the
Yeah.
one of the
Okay.
ones we were playing.
So they built a little bit more on that, which I thought was kind of cool.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But it's like even when you know it's coming, it's still like
Yeah.
I agree. But oh yeah, story. So, I was
No shit. There I was.
I was getting ready for work, and like I'm pretty sure I have IBS, but I'm not entirely sure. Well, I was getting ready for work and I was mid doing something, and all of a sudden I had to go to the bathroom, and like I couldn't really stop what I was mid doing, so I almost pooped my pants. I was like, I have never had this experience before. I'm like, uh-oh.
well, once you do, then you join the club because
I don't want to join that club. That's why I was like, crap. I just quickly like
I'm just trying to imagine what you were doing.
I think I was making my sandwich for
Oh,
lunch.
okay. I was gonna say, like, what would be so important to not be able to stop doing?
Like I was mid, had bologna in hand, putting on bread, and it was like, uh-oh.
Because when you had your hands in that gesture, I'm thinking like, what, like a hand job?
No.
Like, I can't stop giving this hand job because I got to take a shit.
No.
What were you doing
Yeah.
What?
I went from poop to hand jobs. I'm sorry. I'm confused now.
No, she was
That's not
making a
what I was doing.
sandwich, but the way that her hands were like gesturing, it was
This is
like
how
she
you
was
make a
doing it.
sandwich, Jen?
Yeah,
And
this is
for
making a
those that you
sandwich.
can't see, I'm pretty much massaging a gigantic phallic thing right now.
I wish I was recording this. But
Well, that would be kind of a conundrum too. It's like if you're in the middle of giving a hand job, it's like, do you want me to finish, or do you want me to, and shit my pants, or do you want me to stop and go take a shit?
Well, didn't we talk about that one time where we were talking about like you got to hold one in?
Yes, we were
Yeah.
talking
Like
about if you had to go to the
you're
bathroom
about
during
to go
sex.
into the sweetness of coitus, or
Right.
you're in the middle of it and you feel the pressure. It's like I have to hold this because I'm going to ruin the mood. Like it's gonna happen.
But see, it's easier for us because if you're in the moment, you're constantly flexing that,
Yeah,
those
muscle.
kegels, your pelvic floor, and which puckers your butthole up.
Yes. Oh, I'm good at puckering my butthole. I mean, prisons.
Well, yeah, we know
You're not
there's nothing going in or out of that butthole.
Yes, we know that.
So it's like, we're constantly, because that's what gets the little man to kind of like, do his little boop, boop, boop,
His little dance.
It's, yeah. And it's the same muscle that clenches your butthole. So it's kind of hard to do the opposite.
So I remember you saying that, Frank. I
Mm-hmm.
remember at one point I was interested in sex therapy, and they were talking about Kegel exercises for men. And what you do as a man is you get your man to salute, and then you drape him with a like a little towel or something, and then you do like little flexes.
Yeah,
To
like,
get to go up. Like weight. It's like weight training for your dick.
yeah, cock curls.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's that whole joke about it. It's a towel rack.
I've seen that.
Yeah, or people take it to the extreme, and they actually like have like a whole like string and straps and like a dumbbell
Have you seen women take
dangling from it?
kettlebells and attach it to a thing that's in there? Yeah, and they're holding it.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
Tell me that
I
one.
actually,
Yes.
I was watching someone watching like a, I don't know if it was a try not to laugh or try not to wow or something like that challenge, and
Mhm.
they showed a video of like an actual like aerobics class of women that were all wearing like skirts.
Oh, and they all had
Yeah, standing there, all like dangling the
wait.
kettlebells. And it's just there's a bunch of them in a row, and they're like, and swing, and swing. It's
Yeah,
like,
and
jeez. It's like you really need to have to go to a class to do that. Just do it in the privacy of your own house.
some people like to do it in groups. I don't know.
Yeah.
Trend.
What?
No.
No. What do I
Just-
like doing in a group?
yeah.
No.
I'm just making baseless accusations. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I got you. No. So
He's really pointing the finger back at himself.
Yeah,
right.
I do go to Kegel classes.
It's too funny.
That goes so that he can help if anyone needs assistance
Yes.
inserting
Only
their. Yeah.
now, mind you, this is the male Kegel class that I go to offer my assistance.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Just have to clarify.
Got you.
It's like you need to press on your pelvic floor.
Yes. I drape the towel over them.
Hot towel. Hot towel. Would you like a hot towel?
I definitely think I was a little unhinged last night for Helldivers, but oh well, it's okay.
Oh, you were cursing the shit out of those bugs. You're like, come here, you fucker. Ah. It was great. I loved it.
I had fun in the mechs though. Those were great.
Oh, yeah.
I kept feeling bad for stepping on you guys.
That's all right. Honestly, it's part of the enjoyment, I think, to have that friendly fire. Because it's one thing to just be like, oops, I stepped on you, but then it's another one like Max landed on me when he
Yeah.
when he respawned in, and he's like, oops, and then I'm like, all right, well then I threw the napalm barrage over by him and it killed him. I'm like, oh yeah, you should have watched out for that.
That was hilarious.
Because we do that all the time, where it's like you're about ready to get in the ship, and someone literally just comes behind you and melees you in the back, knocks you off that cliff, and you got to walk all the way back around, and come back up that little ramp. And...
But see, at least in Helldivers, unless you run out of respawns total, but you have
Yep.
the ability to respawn pretty much with your team and still finish the mission. When I do that in Escape from Tarkov, first of all, correct me if I'm wrong. In Helldivers, there's no marker. Like you don't have little above the person's head saying, "Oh, this is a friend or an ally" or anything like that. Correct?
No.
Okay.
Well, you have like I mean,
You have
because there's no.
a
It's
small
either
name.
yeah, there's like a letter for the first name of your character, and then
Okay.
so
So
and there's nothing else between, like, it's not difficult to distinguish between your teammates and the enemy.
yeah, in EFT, it's the same thing. There's no map. You have no way of identifying your team member unless you're that coordinated to where you all have the same outfit, which that costs money to get outfits. And then
Oh, fashion.
half the time, people look similar. So it's like, is that you? Is that you? And then by the time they say, no, it's not me, but you got shot in the head. And the thing is, you lose all your equipment. There is no getting it back, even unless you insured it, which that's still 50-50. And then you're just out of the game. Like you have to wait for them to either all die or all finish before you can hop back into a game with them. That's the only
Yeah,
thing I would say about that game that I'm like,
I don't like that commitment.
Yeah.
oh, when it's with the boys, it's okay. Like I couldn't do that like with randos or anything like that.
See, my problem with it for like stuff like that, where it's like, all right, whatever you bring, if you die, you lose it all.
hmm
Then it's like I would just hoard shit, and I wouldn't ever bring anything.
we have some guys that are kind of like that where
Where it's
they will
just,
hoard stuff, and it's fine to hoard stuff. You should,
yeah,
to a certain degree. But it's like one of our guys, he hoards stuff. He doesn't sell it or anything. But then he comes in with the most shittiest of equipment, and it's like, we know you have money. Like,
yeah,
why don't you do this? And it'd be one thing if he wants like that challenge of like, I'm gonna go in with the shittiest gear and come out with the best gear. That's not his mindset. He just doesn't understand the mechanics of the game or doesn't give a crap about the mechanics of the game. So it's like,
Yeah.
okay, we're gonna have to,
Yeah, because then it's kind of like, what's the point?
yeah.
But also just that, I guess, yeah, I think he's probably got that fear of loss, where it's like permanent
I don't
loss.
know. I don't know what his fear is. I mean, because he doesn't invest much into the game, so it's not like it's a huge
Yeah.
deal. Um, and the guys you play with, they're more than like I. I was playing. I had like no money because I don't play the. I only play the game when I'm with the guys. I don't care about the game outside of that. I had like no money. Like I was like, dudes, I'm coming in with a pistol and that's about it. And they took it upon themselves to make sure that I exfilled with stuff that gave me significant money so that I could like there's that team
Yeah.
effort.
Oh
But
yeah.
they also understand that I know the mechanics of the game and I'm willing to put time in to make sure that the team is well equipped.
hmm Well, that's how
But
I feel with Helldivers too. When playing with Trin and Max, was that
mhm,
we're playing on these, not to say easier levels, but like lower levels than I
mhm,
normally would play. But my goal in the missions, since I don't need any more, samples or medals or credits,
yeah,
but it's to make sure that everybody else gets
yeah, yeah.
enough of them.
You're the supportive graybeard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I'm more of a white wizard.
Okay. Was it Gandalf the White?
Yes. I actually watched a video that I didn't realize that was a thing, where it was like a gray versus a white is based on, your, you know, like a stature as a wizard.
Uh,
That's too funny.
Something new I learned in my older age.
mm,
Trying to
Uh,
decide if I should uninstall Left 4 Dead 2 because I don't know if we're gonna go back to it. Because there was still more that we needed to do, but I think those were extra added fan
yeah. I don't know. I think
areas.
I got spoiled by starting off by playing Back for Blood, that I didn't really enjoy the Left 4 Dead ones as much because of how more advanced the Back for Blood one was.
Yeah.
Because I do like the customization with the perk cards and being able to build a deck like that, and then the different types of weapons, the specialty weapons, all the different aspects of, like, even like the hive
mhm.
missions. Like,
Yeah.
I love that. I mean, I still honestly will do occasionally just like a solo run of just like the first couple chapters, ju- just for shits,
Yeah.
because it's just
I
that satisfying.
right. I started on Left 4 Dead though. That's what I used to stay up till 4
Yeah,
a.m.
and that's why it's
3
like,
a.m. playing.
your love for it is different than mine, because, like I said, I think my downfall was that I started off with the higher, like,
Yeah.
advanced quality
Well, I mean that's
graphics, and
I mean that kind of happens. Like if you start off with like the game franchise or whatever, like is the earlier stage, like Trinity did, and
yep.
now you're reaping. I guess you could say the rewards of that progression and what they
And
develop,
and I don't have
and
the
you have a high,
nostalgia.
yeah. So like for me, nostalgia factor is like I remember. So my one of my favorite games of all time was Final Fantasy VII, and
I
yeah,
was
we'll
actually
just
going
go.
to say that that's my equivalent
Yeah,
nostalgia, I think. Yeah.
I played that game so fucking much. But now that they have the remake out, I played the first remake, but I only played it once to completion. I haven't even bought the second one, and I've like done no replay of it because I don't know, for some reason like it's just not there for me.
See, I have it on my wish list as one I'm like looking into, as far as like doing the remake. And then
Mhm.
I know that they're just launching like I guess a pseudo sequel to it,
Uh,
is what it's because it's not 8. It's not a remake of 8. It's like a in between that still does the characters from 7. And I think
oh,
it's,
okay.
wait,
I'm
my
not
wish
doing
list.
it of Advent Children, I hope, or something.
Um, what's it called? It is, yeah, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Yeah, yeah.
And so that is going to be released January 23rd. You can pre-order right now for 30% off, which means it's only $50
Ooh.
instead of 70 people. Like even Elden Ring. I'm curious to get into that, but even at 40% off right now, it's still $36.
Yeah, it's kind of expensive still.
I mean, shit, even like the remastered Dark Souls, which was back in 2018, is still $40.
Wow.
So like 6 years later. But no, the nostalgic one I have from Final Fantasy, besides 7, because I played the other ones in the sequence, and they were like, yeah, they're okay. But once I hit Final Fantasy 12 with Vaughn and
Yep.
Balthier and
Yep.
and like the sexy rabbit people.
Yep. The Fran, whatever her name was.
Fran. Yep. And I actually bought it because I had it for PlayStation, but I bought it on Steam when it was on sale.
Mm-hmm.
And so that one, it's not the greatest of graphics because I know that I think was it 13 or 14, whichever one had lightning in it.
Yeah.
Which I think was like another one that was like higher resolution, higher graphics, but the gameplay mechanics were just stupid. And it was more linear than open world, whereas like this one I loved because of the fact that you got to really just do whatever you wanted. And it says, well, when you're ready, go over here. And it wasn't the same combat mechanics where you're just kind of running, and all of a sudden it was like, oh, fight.
Yeah.
It was, there's the enemy over there in the distance.
You could see them and go up towards them.
Yeah. Yep. And then the fighting mechanics I love with like the whole gambit things, where you get to choose how your characters respond to combat. And so you have these different if-then narratives where it's like,
if they do this, they do this.
Yeah. If there's enemy in range, attack. If an ally's health is below 60%, throw a potion. And you put them in like a priority list of 1 to 10. And so then you can really customize how your characters respond. And then you don't have to literally stop every time you encounter an enemy and go, all right, you do this, you do this, you do this. It's just already pre-programmed. And I love that because that really makes the combat go faster, and you're focused more on the story and the progression than you are having to do a lot of the, I guess, combat mechanics. And because I think that took a lot of time away from progressing in the story.
I won't argue that.
Yeah.
I have Final Fantasies 7 through 15 on my computer. I have 1 through 8 on my Switch. And I think I have 7, 8, and the remake on my PlayStation.
Yep.
So,
because the other thing that I love about it is
money.
that it didn't the combat stayed in the real time map you were in.
Yeah.
It didn't like transition you to a combat arena.
And that's the same thing with what was it? Final Fantasy 15 did something rather similar to that.
Yeah, because then they tried to do it with 13. You could tell that it didn't go over very well because they did
The paradigm
shifts. And then they tried to do a sequel.
They did 2 sequels, I thought.
Or to try to redeem themselves.
Yeah.
Which I thought was funny. Yeah, let's see. I want to see how many they actually did with that.
It's like I think there's like 13
because I bought the first one, and I think I probably played a couple hours into it before I was just like, this is stupid.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't take that long to realize that this was garbage. Yeah, let's see. There was... see, that's 4, or that's 9. I'm so bad at Roman numerals.
I am too. I always get confused. I'm like,
Yeah. Oh, they did a remastered of 8 too?
Yes.
Interesting.
They've just done remastering. They haven't remade it or
Oh,
anything like that yet.
they are all on sale right now. So like the remastered of 8 is $8. It doesn't look like it's that crazy remaster. I think they just remastered the cut scenes.
Yeah, it's nothing significant. I think I have 1 or 2 of them.
What is this? Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis? Oh. Here we go. So yeah, Final Fantasy 13. And 13-2.
Mm-hmm.
That one is only $8.
Shocker.
Even though it was a lot more recent.
Suggestion.
And let's see, where's the other one? Yeah, and then Lightning Returns.
Yep.
Which I don't remember which order. I think it was, Final Fantasy 13-2 was the first sequel, and then Lightning Returns was the second one. And it was a year later that they launched that Lightning Return ones, and it's just like, just let it go.
Some of these companies, they can't. I mean, they do that with so many damn games nowadays.
Yeah, but it's like they really wanted Lightning to be like the new Cloud.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, there was so many similarities to, like, the look of the character and
the mood,
the backstory, that they were like a fallen soldier. And they really tried to sell it because I think they really wanted to take that same persona into a protagonist female character. But the problem is that they made the gameplay so unbearable. Which I get that they don't want to like just do a duplicate copy of something that worked before, but it worked so well that it's like they could have really taken a lot of those positive aspects from 12 forward. And
well, now they're trying to do it with their remake, so.
Yeah, because I haven't even looked at a lot about what's the next one, 16?
That's the most recent one, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that just came out in September, yeah.
Yep, 16 was okay. What are you looking at, Trin? I see your eyes darting around.
Clicked on one of the people that streams with a really interactive stream where, like, if you do stuff, stuff happens to them. So, like, Orbeez will get shot at them, silly string. They'll get blinded with lights. So I was just curious if they had gotten hit with silly string or anything yet, and yes, they are covered in silly string.
Yeah, those are fun little like mechanics and stuff.
But I don't know how to do any of that stuff. I'm like, that would be
no,
kind of
that's
fun. But
honestly, I think it's probably something that's more glitchy most of the time than when it actually works.
I don't know. It seems to work all the time for them. So
well, it's like the simple ones are fine, like the lights. I know that they make ones that are
where the lights interact or whatever, flicker. Yeah.
Well, see, that's why I wish I would have gotten the. Well, I wish I had the money for the Razer headset, the Pro, with the cat ears and the bunny ears, because you can actually set it up through Razer to set it up as channel points for people to change the lights and stuff and make them flash on the headset. And I'm like, that'd be interesting.
Yeah. Well, you can even just do that with regular LED strips.
I just didn't have the extra money for the headset, so I went with this one. But, well, sadly, you can't see anything behind me. I'd literally have to, like, take the camera off me in order for me to have, lights behind me for people to interact with.
Yeah, unless you mounted them, like, under the shelves.
Right. But even then, I'm kind of in the way.
Yeah.
So, I'm like, that's why I was thinking about the headset, but I didn't have the extra cash, so I just went with the regular headset.
I should set up one for me where it's like it turns the fireplace on, even though it's a wood-burning fireplace.
But like, hold on, let me get up.
Yep. It's like I'll set the wood in there, and then it's like there's a igniter that'll spark if you drop 1,000 bits.
Right. Like, I'd love to make my stream more interactive, but I have no
Yeah.
idea really how to do
Actually,
it.
It takes a
I,
lot of time and
I always forget.
effort to do that kind of stuff.
I still have this since my dad was in the vending industry for X number of years. He used to collect a lot of vintage like vending machines,
Uh-huh.
and I still have this one. It's like a gum
Oh, I see it.
dispenser,
That's cool.
and it's covered in dust. But yeah, it's one of those that's like I think it was a nickel, no, a penny,
Oh,
Well,
wow.
back
and then
in
just
those
pull out,
days.
and then you just got one strip of gum, like like a chiclet or a Trident piece or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, they didn't care about like preservation. It was just like a loosely wrapped in wax paper thing that was just loaded in there. So it could be a
Ew.
rock hard stale piece of crap, but it's like, oh, that's my last penny.
Right.
But yeah, he used to have some
Yeah.
that were like this one's probably if I were to sell this, maybe a couple $100 because it's been restored and it's in
Okay.
nice condition. It's got
Nice.
that fresh powder coat paint on it. He had some that were like old cigarette
Oh, the old
machines.
cigarette vending machines.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
like the
Well, I
ones that were
remember.
like the tabletop ones that you'd have like a bar.
Well, I remember when I was
Not
in.
the big giant ones. Yeah,
Well, I remember when I was in Germany, which this isn't that long ago. Our vending machine inside of our barracks had like you had soda, but then you also had beer.
That,
yeah.
that's
But
funny.
when growing up, it's like we used to have restaurants that had and bars that had like the cigarette vending machines, like the big
I
giant
remember
ones.
those. Yep.
Yeah, and you'd pull the knob up back.
You get
But of course, they had them
a
like right next to where people could see, so it was like any underage kids, they'd be like trying to like sneak in and go really quickly, boop, get the cigarettes, run, and
Right.
because we used to have a restaurant that had it like in the entranceway before you got into the restaurant. So you could just like walk in nonchalantly with like a trench coat and a hood and just like, just walk out.
Like, I'm not here to get cigarettes.
Yep. No. Or it's like, I'm old enough. You don't need to see my face. And,
Right.
But
That's
yeah, I
funny.
think, I don't know if there was when they passed like a lot of the laws about not smoking in bars anymore. I wonder if they did something where it's like you couldn't just sell them in a vending machine anymore. Cause
I'm pretty sure they did because
I think they
those
did.
those
do not exist
those
anymore.
faded away a long time ago. Like before I
Yeah,
even
like,
left for college.
I haven't seen any of those in a long time.
But that's why it's like, this one's cool. And then my dad had like vintage gumball machines and other ones, but I mean, he had a couple of them that were worth at least a couple $1,000
Wow.
because they were from like the 20s.
That's crazy.
Or yeah, there was one I think that was literally just like I don't know if it was a stamp dispenser. But yeah, after a buddy of his gave him a couple of them, he just got on this like, downward spiral of like picking
Buying
for
a lot of them.
buying a lot of them. Like him and my
Uh,
brother were like that, and the same with like a lot of baseball memorabilia. Like they
well,
love buying.
we all have hobbies like that. I mean,
Oh yeah,
especially when you're young.
yeah. And so that was like my dad and brother's type of bonding thing, where it's like my dad and I, it's been always like outdoors and fishing, but for him and my brother, it was always like buying antique stuff or sport memorabilia. Because my dad
Gotcha.
had like a whole like display case of all these different autographed baseballs that
That's
him and my
cool.
brother would find over the years, and but I'm like, I see that stuff, and I'm like, it's only worth what someone's willing to pay for it. 'Cause it's
Right.
literally
Because
just
some people pay a lot.
yeah, and because it's the same as like people that'll pay millions of dollars for a painting.
Well, I
Right.
mean, we don't even have to go that daggone extreme. I mean, I know
Oh
I've
yeah,
talked to Trin a few times about this. Is like Pokemon cards.
oh
That's
yeah,
just from the daggone 90s,
Yeah.
and there are some cards that are worth thousands of dollars. And I'm like, it's literally just a piece of paper
yep,
that was printed. It's not like a masterpiece, like a piece of art that there's only one version of it, one real
oh yeah.
version of it.
Right.
It was mass fucking produced, but
Well, and the thing
because
is like, and they set the value based on how many they generate.
Mhm.
Right.
So it's like you could say oh, this one card, only 5 exist.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's going to cause a craze where it's like everyone's got to have it. It's like
Mhm.
those goddamn Beanie Babies.
Oh god, I remember
Oh,
those.
don't even get me started on those. I had so many of those.
Trinity, were you a Beanie Baby girl?
Yes, I was.
Oh god.
I was like,
My
don't
co-
even get me started on
my
that.
cousin was into those.
See,
So like my
the only one that
grandmother,
the only one I could actually take like, I guess, blame for being a part of was Pogs.
oh, I
Oh,
remember Pogs.
Gonzo still has his.
Yeah,
And
it
my
wasn't a lot of,
slammers.
yeah, I would say it wasn't a lot of the Pogs. It was the Slammers that were
Yeah.
the high priced valued items.
So my grandmother encouraged like fucking collections. So I had a Pog collection. Even though I've never been a sports person, I still have it to this day. A football card collection. I have my Pokemon collection. I had a quarter collection. Of I have my collection of $2 bills that my family gave me. That I
Yeah.
don't know what the fuck I'm
I
gonna
have
ever do
some of
that.
those.
It's like, yeah, my family was notorious for like, oh, we should collect these things. Now, some of them did think about, oh, value. Like, I think one of my family members was like, my cousin was like, oh, the Beanie Babies because they'll be worth money. When of course they weren't. But then some of
Right.
it was like the Pokemon cards. I didn't give it. I only bought them. I never freaking played the game. I've never once played the game,
Hmm.
but I bought them because that's what everyone was buying at that time. So I bought them,
Yep.
and they just stayed in the fucking case the entire time. I've never messed with them. And then when I was in high school, I'm like, oh shit, I could just sell these damn things like to other kids or whatever. And my
Yep.
mom's like, no, you will hold on to them. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, my father-in-law is the same way with a lot of sports stuff where it's like, my mother-in-law has been hounding him to get rid of, you know, a lot of the stuff that's literally just garbage.
Yeah,
Like old
but
like vintage wagons and stuff that's literally they're falling apart in the basement and he's like, "No, it'll be worth money someday."
it's funny because the thing I feel like it's almost like when you are purposely saving or collecting something for the purpose of making money, it never happens. It's always with the most awkward things ever. Like so, video game consoles. I wish I had kept all my damn consoles. I feel
Mhm.
like an idiot for getting rid of them because I'm like, oh, technology is getting better. I don't need an old PlayStation. I don't need my old Nintendo 64. Now
Mhm.
I'm in that age group where it's like, I kind of want them.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
want them back.
And that's why they're
Especially,
worth money now because
yeah,
there's a lot of people out there like that where it's like they didn't keep it and now they're like, "I need it back.
like
Yep.
my
I'll
most
pay whatever."
favorite game that I cannot count how many times I played, which is technically a type of survival horror, which is funny because I usually don't play those games, was Parasite Eve. That was my fucking jam. I have the main character tattooed on my back. That's how
Mhm.
much I liked it. But it cost over $100 for the game
Yep.
by itself.
Good thing I never got rid of mine.
Well, and that's the thing is I've got I got rid of a lot of my old consoles, but then I ended up finding them later on in life at like rummage sales
Mm,
or
Nice.
at Goodwill. And so I was able to acquire some of them back, like a Super Nintendo,
yeah,
Sega,
I don't have a
a
Sega.
64,
I remember
and
having
then
6 seconds.
remember this one, the Dreamcast,
Yep.
Sega's Dreamcast, where you
I
had
didn't play that one.
the little cartridge that was almost like a little memory
Mhm.
card, but it also had like a keypad and a
Yep.
screen on it, and then that was your memory card.
Yep. I remember
That's
those.
crazy. I
Yeah,
didn't play that one.
yeah. The
I
only
played.
games we ever had for that was like I think Crazy Taxi was one on there,
I've
I
heard
had
of that one.
Dreamcast. I
and then
remember.
like
I heard of that. I just never had
and
it.
then that Simpsons driving one.
Simpsons Hit and Run.
Yeah, that's
I've
all
heard
we
of
had
that
for
one
that.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started on the original Game Boy. Then I can't remember what came out next. My dad rented it, but he never let me play it because my family didn't have a lot of money. And then I played on was it the NES or the Super NES? Whichever one had Lion King. I gotta do this as a Lion King game that no
That
one
was
can ever
super.
I was
win.
probably Super NES.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I also played the Sega Genesis because I played the hell out of Sonic. I
Yeah.
loved Sonic.
See, I love
So
Sonic Pinball.
I had to go across the street to this was when I was a little kid. I had to go across the street to our neighbor's house because they had a Nintendo with Duck Hunt, and that was like the thing I loved the most. my mom bought a Game Boy for when she was on staff duty in the Navy, and I got to play it.
Nice.
But she only had 2 games. She had fucking Tetris,
Yep,
which I
that's what I
suck at,
played.
and this weird, like, monster truck racing game. Like, you're not racing against anything else, you're just going around in, like, a fucking weird track thing, that's all it was. But I
Fun.
played the shit out of those games, and, like, every game console I had in my early years was, like, either thrift store, garage sale, something like that. It was always secondhand. It wasn't until uh I saved up money to buy a PlayStation. Like I had to save up my own money and my mom went and took me to go buy a PlayStation and that's what got me my very first brand new console. Everything else before that was like used or whatever.
Why is this thing off?
Aw, hi Ralph.
I don't know what is up with this thing. It's like
Is the boy
all
even in here?
grainy and stiff.
Nope, he's not even in here.
You
Your face right there.
Which
Yeah.
is fine.
so cute. Hi, buddy.
Is it showing up all crappy and grainy for you
It is.
guys?
Yes.
It is okay. I
That's
just
great.
don't
It
know.
looks like a bad CCTV
Yeah, it
image.
does. I don't know why.
Yeah. I just need to unplug it and plug it back in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's like an old Microsoft
Oh,
Life cam.
that'll do
Yeah.
it.
This thing I bought probably 15 years ago.
Wow.
I originally got it because I wanted to have just like a live stream feed on my old saltwater tank.
Got you.
But
Don't have it anymore.
nope. No, I took it. It was just it took up way too much time
Oh, that makes
because
sense.
it was like a couple hours a day. You'd have to like be doing maintenance on it and
That sounds
checking
terrible.
levels and stuff. It's a lot more
Work than a normal fish tank.
yeah, a lot more sensitive than a freshwater tank, especially when you
Makes
have
sense.
corals and stuff in there that literally can fluctuate if something just is off by
Ugh.
like a percentage. So,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that sounds awful.
but yeah.
I
Anyway,
like
but
low
yeah,
maintenance on
getting back to Super Nintendo, it's like even though I have the Super Nintendo, when I used to travel, I still loved playing like the old games like Earthbound and a lot of those other nostalgic ones. And so I just got one of those emulators,
Mhm.
Ah,
and you can just download the ROM files for each game. And I just had like one of those USB Super Nintendo looking controllers.
got you.
And yeah, I mean, you could, if you just playing the games for the nostalgia of playing them and not have to worry about, doing the whole blow into the cartridge and then the whatever sequence of how many times you had to pop the thing up and down in order to get it to actually launch the game.
Let's see. Just a casual glimmer at the old Google for a plain Jane NES with proper power cable, AV, 2 controllers, $104
Not too bad.
for a console with the Mario collection of looks like Mario 1, 2, and 3 with the Duck Hunt gun, because Mario 1 had the Duck Hunt combo.
Yep. Or the
Uh,
trackpad.
yep. 279.
Ooh,
And then this other one with a gold Zelda, and I don't know what the other 2
Yep.
games are, but that's $334.
I have the 2 gold Zeldas.
I would say I had the gold Zelda.
I think
I
I had the
have
gold
them.
Zelda too.
See what my downfall was um GameStop
Ah,
Oh,
with their damn trade-in program. So
yeah,
when I
that'll
wanted
do
the
it.
Super Nintendo, I had to trade in my regular Nintendo and all of my stuff,
mhm.
Oof.
which was probably like 30 games, all the controllers, the
Damn.
trackpad,
Yeah.
and I was able to get enough to do just the Super Nintendo and I think 2 games.
Yeah.
Oof. That's not
See,
worth it.
Yeah, like they exploited the shit out of children
Oh, yeah.
with the
I
trade-in
I
bullshit.
so I never traded my games or my consoles in. I just like either sold them or just gave them to like especially when I was a soldier, I just gave them to
Yep.
people. And yeah, now that I think about it, it's like, oh my god, just like when I sold like my action figures. It's like you just think about these things like, as who cares about whether or not they're valuable? It's like
Mhm.
you just don't know when that nostalgia bug's going to bite you in the
Well,
ear,
and
and you're going
we
to
did. We
need
were. It
to.
was the same thing with Katie and
Right.
I. We were just going to get rid of the PlayStation um, 3 with like all
Mhm.
the like PlayStation Move stuff that we had
Yeah,
because we're just like, yeah, we're not going to use this again. And it's like it's not,
yeah, that was me with the
like,
Connect or
yeah,
whatever it
and
was
it's
for
like
the Xbox.
so we're like, well, instead of just donating it to Goodwill or just throwing it out, we're like, well, let's just go to GameStop and see, what we'll get for it. With the console, all the controllers, all the games, it's like it wasn't even $100.
Yeah,
Wow, that's
And I'm just like,
ridiculous.
it was probably like at the time when you buy it, was probably like $600 or $700 worth of stuff.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
oh yeah.
And I'm just like, well, screw that. I ended up giving it to my younger cousin. And I'm just like, here, you keep it. And you guys can, figure out how us, old
Young people or
people,
older people
yeah,
use stuff. Yeah.
used to use technology of like VR and stuff. Like this was like the pinnacle of it.
Heck,
No,
I
and
still
that's I mean
remember.
that's my goal right now is once I start my new job is I'm just gonna slowly I'm gonna build up my I'm converting this room into the computer room. The area where the bar is, that's gonna be the console slash tabletop gaming area.
Mm.
But it's like I want to buy and slowly build a collection of them. Not just because I want to play them, because probably most of the time I'm not gonna play them, but it's like one, the fact that these companies are getting to the point where you buy it, you don't really buy, you don't really own this or that. It's like I'm tired of that mentality. I want cartridges or physical things that actually play the game, not just give you the right to download it or whatever the hell it is
Right.
now with the PlayStation. It's like
Yep.
just to have it one in case I finally get fed up with. I mean, look at I don't know if you've been following stuff with what's that stupid game, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 or whatever it's called. Like
Yeah.
all the horrible cheating and the game developers are not addressing it. It's like
Yeah.
just being able to play like at home, don't have to worry about anyone else. You don't have to worry about downloading updates. You just play the game. The only thing you have to hope
Right.
for is that the fucking cartridge either works or the CD is not scratched.
Exactly.
That's
Well, and
all you have to worry about.
honestly, I used to love Black Ops multiplayer back
So
when
did
it was
I.
Black Ops 2. Even Black Ops 3 was okay. When
I mean,
Trent
that
and I
stuff kept
logged
you
in to try
sane
to play
in Iraq.
Warzone,
Ugh.
it was so bombarded with just too much either just garbage or pay to play crap.
Yeah.
You
Well,
couldn't even
now,
you couldn't even find like the death match
well
No.
type of
now
thing. It was all battle royale crap.
Well, now there's so many cheaters. Like I've been watching some video footage of not only are they bringing like weapons that are from I guess the solo play from the zombies, which is like an auto track gun or some weird shit like that,
Yep.
but some of them have created these I guess codes or whatever where or they have these mods where if they die, they crash the server. So it's like
Oof.
if I can't win, no one will win.
Oh yeah, that's
It's
That's
like
bad.
it's bad enough to have those assholes out there that they cheat, they have the auto aim, like that's bad enough.
yeah.
But then it's
Right.
like you do that, it's like, oh my god, like really, bro? That's why over the time I just like those games, like I don't want to really play them all that much.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
why I kind of enjoy Fortnite. Like, I know it sounds dumb, but like, I have never had any problems with anyone cheating or anything in that game. At least it feels like
uh,
it's never been like the minute I land, I'm dead. Like, so
I mean, I feel the same way too because it's like it was the complete opposite when we played Apex, where it was like
yeah.
you get in there and you're like, all right, I got this, I got this, I got this. All right, let's go, let's go. And, oh, there's a guy, pff, dead. And then
Right.
it's like, oh
That's
well,
kind of why I
that was
enjoy
fun.
Fortnite. Because I mean, there's tryhards, but it's not. I don't feel like it's like Apex or PUBG or Call of Duty or anything
Yeah.
like that, where it's really, really tryhards.
Well, and that's
So
why I miss the days because I've never been a fan of like the battle royale or like the you're dead and then it's the round's over. Like I miss the team deathmatch
where you just see who gets the
battles.
most kills or whatever.
Yeah, or
Yeah,
capture the flag or
yeah.
like
those types of
Halo.
ones. Yeah,
Yeah, I used to play
yeah,
those a lot online with Halo.
because I know that my cousin and his buddies they'll do what is it, the league?
League of Legends.
League of
No,
Legends.
Oh,
what's it called?
Uh,
Valorant.
No, it's a newer one.
Is it a feature
Oh,
in Call of Duty or is
No,
it
it's not Call of Duty.
okay?
it's a new game. Okay. Mm, don't know.
Maybe
While
Shadow
you're looking
Legends
that up, is everyone free tomorrow or no?
tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I
The
know no one's
following week,
free on Tuesday, and I know no one's probably free on, well, Thursday's probably gonna be Fortnite, but I'll have to see if
I'm
Max is
free
free.
Monday and Tuesday, but that's me.
I'm free on Tuesday because I don't think I have to go anywhere till Tuesday night, but I'm not free Tuesday night. I'm
Um,
streaming, so I'm free Tuesday day, but
hang on.
I'm not preoccupied with anything until possibly maybe the 26th. We'll wait for this
okay.
fucking chick to make up her damn mind.
Oh,
But oh my god, I
okay.
won't go into a
Well,
lecture, but pick a damn date: 26th, 28th, 31st. Like pick a freaking date. I don't care.
okay. Well, maybe you and I can do something Tuesday morning. Like instead of me streaming Dauntless Tuesday morning, I can do something else because I'm thinking about trying
Mm,
Monday morning and Tuesday morning for Twitch to see how mornings are. Just because I'm curious since I've never get the chance to do it.
Yep.
Mm,
Well,
So,
sure.
yeah, tomorrow I'm free in the evening.
okay.
Tuesday morning I could do
Okay.
because
We
I
can
don't think
figure
we're
out.
going over to Katie's parents till like 2 or 3.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything till around that time either.
Yeah,
So, because Christmas Eve is nighttime and then Christmas Day is in the morning, so I won't be free
yeah.
in the morning.
No, and then we're driving down by my parents
So,
on Wednesday.
yeah. And then Thursday, I don't know. I'm not sure I want to keep doing kick or not. It's just kind of like, eh. But I have more viewers, so I don't know. It's that's all I gotta say. It's just.
Eh.
Did you find that game, Frank?
Uh,
No,
Don't
yeah,
remember
that's
what
I'm
it
I'm
that's a
is.
no.
pretty sure it is called The League. It's not on Steam though. I think it's
Mm. So 7 days to die tomorrow night then. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I can do that.
And like we haven't played in a while. Max was like, "Oh, we could start all over for streaming," and I'm like, "We're not starting all over again, especially if someone leaves, because then they're gonna be behind."
I'm about to say if we keep on starting over, you're not going to get much of a progression in the story.
No,
Now it's
well, I
different
mean,
if
there's
like the
not much
server
story
crashes or they
to
do a
7 days
lot.
to die, but
No,
yeah,
but I mean like I don't know. You don't get to advance. Not so much
exactly. And I'm just
like
like, I'm not starting it all over again. I'm like, people have to leave and people have to come and go. I'm like,
yeah,
if
that's fine.
people
And
have to
that's
leave, they're already gonna be behind because if we keep playing and leveling up, they're not gonna be at the same level we are. So just stay with what we have. It's already ready to go. We're done.
but the good thing about even if it's
Uh,
7 days to die or whatever, like if you're gone for a period of time, yeah, you're behind the power curve a little bit, but I mean it's not it's not as detrimental to the gameplay
right.
if you're absent for a few sessions or whatever.
No, but I'd rather not keep restarting it just so it's
No,
new
no, no.
and
But I'm
fresh
saying
for
like
stream.
no, 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 and that's what I'm saying. Like you shouldn't have to.
Right.
Like unless the only reason that like so if I was gone for like 2 3 weeks for whatever reason and you were doing 7 days to die, as long as the home base is still the home base, like the location, the
Right.
physical location,
Hmm.
like yeah, I'm behind you both in level and whatever, but it's like I can still play the game. I can still like enjoy it to a certain degree. It's
Right.
not like there's missions that prevent you from doing anything because you didn't make it past. That's one of
Right.
the good things about those games. That's why I like like Star Citizen is I can play by myself for an entire week and do whatever the hell I want, and then the moment I
Oh,
start a mission with the guys, I can share it. It doesn't matter what level it is. There
Yeah.
is no levels.
all right.
I got
It's
you.
not The League. It's the finals.
Oh, okay.
Finals. I know nothing about that game.
Yeah, it was launched last year. It is. I don't think it's on Steam. I think it's.
Yeah,
Um,
it's on Steam.
is it?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, but I think it was something where it's like you
It's
couldn't.
free to play.
Yeah, originally when it launched, you had to like request a early access code, but yeah, I think now that's
Online
yeah.
PvP and co-op.
So that's like the one that they've been playing a lot, but it's like
It almost looks like Overwatch, sort of.
Yeah, it's kind of got that same feel.
Yeah.
You know, like different characters have different abilities, and
Right.
but it is more of like a, you know, capture the flag or,
Yeah.
you know,
Shadow keeps sending me
deathmatch.
Marvel Rivals stuff, and I'm like, you're not gonna get me to play it. I
Yeah.
stopped playing Overwatch because I started hating it.
Yeah.
If Marvel Rivals is the same, it's not gonna happen.
And it's like, does Marvel really need more money with it? Because, you know, they're going to just pitch the shit out of the cosmetic crap.
Well, now there's a new Superman movie. I'm like, really? We've already had like 20 million of these.
Honestly, the fact that they dicked over Henry Cavill,
I know.
he was actually a really good one, and I
I
loved
mean,
it.
this
I
guy
loved
doesn't
his
even
cameo.
look like Superman.
Yeah, I loved his cameo though in Deadpool and Wolverine.
I haven't seen it yet.
He's got a good cameo in there. I'm not even going to
But
spoil it.
I am
Oh
so
yeah, I
mad.
remember it. And I remember that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so mad that they ruined The Witcher by replacing him because they didn't want to follow the story or something, so he left. And I was like, no, he looked
Well, yeah,
just like The
I'll
Witcher.
say, yeah, he was spot on, and his performance was just like perfect.
Well, because he cares about the story.
I
Yeah, because
know,
he's so
which is good,
he's such a,
but
you know,
I
lore,
can't finish watching
you know, loyal person as far as like the gaming community.
No, I get that, and I get so tired of companies not following the things. Like, I'm so pissed about the Borderlands movie.
Yep.
I mean, I have Claptrap tattooed on me, so I was so fucking excited, and then, like, all because Randy got starstruck, he let it go to shit. And then he wondered why everyone was attacking him on social media because the movie was shit.
Yeah, it's like nobody ever
We-
learned their lesson when Disney took over to Star Wars.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that right now.
I know. Don't
we
even
can
get
bring it up in
that
another
started.
episode.
Yeah, actually, we could have a whole season of just that.
Right.
I literally spent
of-
like 2 years studying Star Wars lore, and then Disney says "fuck you," and they screw me over with a spiked dildo with Tabasco sauce on it. It fucking stung.
Oh, that's
Well-
actually very accurate of a
Yes.
analogy.
We could also bring up the Muppets.
The
They
Muppets?
could have done so much with the Muppets, and then they just said, fuck it. And I'm like,
Yep.
but I loved the Muppets. Like,
Yep.
you
I'm
you
getting
took
ready to watch.
something that could have made money and just went, nope.
Yep.
I'm
Like,
getting ready
yeah.
to watch my Muppet Christmas Carol.
I'd already watched
This-
the Muppet Christmas Carol.
I
And
wait
Muppets
till like
Letters to
Christmas.
Santa.
Well, did you watch
and-
the or no, you've seen the little Muppet parody song, the I Can Count to 4.
Oh, yes, I've seen
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I know we talked about that last week. I showed that to Katie, and she's like, "God damn it, that's so catchy."
It is. But yeah, it's like everyone
It was
was
the
so
same as
excited for
the Don't Touch My Clogs song.
Mm.
But everyone was so excited for the Borderlands movie, and then it just was like, meh.
Oh yeah.
I lost, I guess, faith in companies making video game movies. I think that was with Tomb Raider.
Resident Evil wasn't very good either.
Oh no, I fucking
And they kept doubling down.
they
Yeah.
didn't double down. They tripled, quadrupled. They went. I was like, you
What
have
was it,
gone.
What was the final one? 8?
I don't fucking know.
7
I've
or
watched
8?
it, but it's like one of those things. It's like with Star Wars. I watched it once. I'm like, I can't watch this again. Like I want to
The
like
fact
put
that
hand
Mila
sanitizer in my
Jovovich
eyeballs.
kept like agreeing to go. Yeah, I'll come back. Yeah, I'll come back.
Right.
It's like you went so far away. I mean, you could have gone with the video game lore. You could have gone with the book lore, the comic book lore. You could have done any of those things.
Yep.
And you went completely sideways. The only thing that you have in there is you have character names,
Right.
and almost none of them look appropriate compared to what they were portrayed in the video games or the
The only one that-
animes.
honestly,
or
yeah, because
anime,
they didn't
whatever.
bring Ada in until like
the last one, I think.
no, it was like the 4th one. It's the one where she's in like that ice.
Yeah. I don't even remember. Maybe, yeah.
I don't know.
Hey,
I lost track.
But yeah, they did all that, and I'm like, why?
the only,
I mean,
only character that I did like was when they did Jill Valentine in 2. She was a
Yeah.
pretty hot Jill
yeah, sure. I mean,
Valentine.
if you're talking about hot, yeah, we're not gonna argue that.
Yeah.
They should have
I
learned
was
their
waiting for
lesson
it.
with fucking Mario Bros. Do you remember that movie?
Yeah,
No,
with John Leguizamo.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it.
Oh my
Actually,
lord.
I liked how they did the jump shoes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I
That was
mean,
kind
like,
of funny. That was kind of funny.
about that movie, like, as a child, I didn't understand it. I just was like, yeah, it's Mario Brothers. Like, I didn't fucking think. But now
I
it's
don't
like,
think. Yeah, they didn't know how to make a real to life version of a Goomba.
oh god, the Goombas. That was just so fucking horrible.
Yeah, and there was
And
no.
Yoshi,
I don't even remember now what Yoshi looked like.
he was he was a dinosaur, but he was like this
Yeah,
itty bitty little like
yeah,
thing. Like Mario sure as hell wasn't gonna ride his ass.
no. But yeah, the Goombas, and they're just like,
They're gigantic with tiny heads.
yeah, they look nothing like the game.
Yeah, watch Mario Bros. Trinity, and then you'll just like be a little sad in the
All you gotta
inside.
do is just look at some screenshot images of the movie, and you'll
Yeah.
be like, yeah, what the fuck is this?
Got you.
Yeah, I can't. Oh, and Double Dragon. Double Dragon. Oh my lord. I love the cartoon.
Double
What they did with
Dragon.
the freaking Double
I
Dragon.
love
Yeah.
it.
That was
Like,
back in the '90s when it was all like that cheesy kung fu
oh, it was so
movies.
cheesy.
Yeah,
The only video game movie that was acceptable, I can honestly say, is probably going to be the first Mortal Kombat. And I'm not saying it was good. I'm just saying it was okay.
yeah, it was close to.
It was worthy of rewatching. Second one, no. I don't even think even as a kid I rewatched that one.
Remake. Yeah,
The remake was okay, but I mean,
the fight scenes were cool, but that was about
yes.
it.
The story was not that great, but the fight scenes.
You
yes,
gotta
were
really
great.
concentrate to get your armor to come out of your body. It's like, what the fuck does that even mean?
No.
That's fun.
All right, rant over.
Yep. Sorry. You just gotta find something like that
You're
for me to
fine.
rant about. Trin. I'll go
To
off.
be continued
Yes, in
in
another
season 3.
episode. Oh, does anyone have any funny stories though besides me almost doing that?
Oh, that's right. We did start with that story, didn't we?
We did.
No, I mean, I've got a dog here that's wanting to go outside.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't got
Oh.
anything funny. I've been cleaning house.
Fun. Well, we'll have to like write some ideas down and something. I thought about doing like something with like food. I don't know. Us trying like.
I already tried the damn
Well,
pickle with
you know us. We can do
No, I mean like
whatever.
fast
we can do
food.
like a 1-word introduction, and then transition that into an hour of just ranting conversation.
True, we could. Yes.
So,
But
so
we'll
it's
have
like
to
you can
write
just say
down
the word
sub
like, I don't know,
banana.
wooden spoon. And be like, oh, don't get me started on wooden spoons,
Right.
and then just
Oh no, I mean like
The
I thought
trauma
about
of being
like
spanked with one.
yeah.
we could do like I don't know, like if McDonald's brings out a new sandwich or something we all want to try, like maybe we try it and then talk about either it was disgusting or
Yep.
whatever. That's what I was thinking, was something like that.
It's always disgusting. It's just the problem is they're making it now expensive disgusting.
Right.
Yeah.
But I don't know, just that. Or we could complain about Subway, or is Subway or Firehouse Pizza or whatever you guys have better than Jersey Mike's or better than that? You know what I mean? Like we could
Oh yeah.
always
We
do
have
that
everything
too.
out here.
Yep.
So
Jersey Mike's, Jimmy John's.
yeah, so we could always save that for an episode as well.
Okay.
Well, if the audience, is interest is piqued with one of those topics, leave a comment below
Yeah.
Or email us.
or
We have
email
an
us. Yeah.
email.
I don't know if commenting on a
at
Spotify
Gmail.
podcast is
I think they
a
can,
thing.
but
Can they? Okay. Yeah, put your suggestions in.
But I need to start posting more
Yep.
on our Twitter and whatnot. I don't even know how to grow on Twitter though anymore. I'm like completely clueless.
It's like, do you want us to talk about Subway alternatives, or do you want Vet to rant about Star Wars lore being destroyed by Disney?
That'd be
Don't get me started.
hilarious.
I can rant. Trust me.
Yep.
He's
Get me
holding it.
drunk and I'll rant.
I could see his face right now, and he is just.
I'm looking at.
I think he's curling his toes, trying to recover.
I'm looking at consoles to try and calm my nerves, but then I'm seeing the price tag for a fucking Wii is $160.
Fuck the Wii.
I'm just talking about collections.
Fuck the Wii. Right, Ralph?
Right.
Ralph says, fuck the Wii.
We will go ahead and end this so I can start lunch because I'm hungry.
Oh, yeah. I have to go pee-pee.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for listening to another episode of Geeks Behaving Badly. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky. Yeah, all Geeks Behaving Badly.
OnlyFans.
Yep. Have OnlyFans.
You don't.
I want to make us a Patreon eventually.
You want to see my toe pics?
Yes.
I'll squish some cake for you.
Wiki feet.
I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.
Bye.